Hi, I'm Captain Kimmer.
What if we could stop the world tonight and run away, just you and I, you and I.
Either it's this seawater, which is normal, then it's not that bad. It's just you have to drive. But if it's coming from outside of the boat,
Very bad.
then it's really bad.
So explain what's happening.
We're locking up all the navigation equipment. We've got a compass down here that's impossible to remove. You should just hit it with a hammer.
You're not gonna break it. We're gonna remove it.
Inside here, that's all my navigation equipment.
It's so cute.
It is cute. I've used it to sail. They saw me lock it. Oh, I see the keys, Pedro. Alright, they're in the water, so that has to come off for me to get them. These people will believe me, so.
Oh wow.
We will believe him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we gotta show their awesome compass work. Look at what they've done.
Don't touch the sea, guys. It's not dry yet.
I won't touch. They've also blocked off the front compass. By Gran Canaria. Kite exiting Las Palmas Harbor. When we get out there a little ways, I'm gonna delete Navionics off my phone. Probably get nervous then.
What it looks like when I deleted Navionics. Probably 3 miles offshore. You can't tell on camera. Right there is the North Star. Alright, so there's the sun rising. That's correctly west. We're going more west than I thought we were. We're trying to go a little west because we're trying to get around the island, but
On the first day of the trip, I keep finding apps that have my GPS location on them. The Sky Guide app, Google Maps, Apple Maps, and the Find Me app. I think the Windy app and the Ventusky app do too, but if you guys have been a long watcher of the show, you know I don't know how to use those apps, and when the internet goes out, I actually just keep screenshots with me. So let's take a look at the screenshots that we had to navigate with. This is the Windy app in between April 1st and April 15th, and if you notice, there's a big giant blue calm in between the Las Palmas Islands in the north and the southern Cape Verde Islands. We need to get through that calm as fast as possible, and we can't go too far west, otherwise we'll get stuck in that calm to get into the trade winds, which is below those southern islands. If we can't motor south through that calm, or if we go too far west because we're not navigating well and we get stuck in that calm, we'll be stuck in it for possibly weeks if we don't have any diesel, and then we'll be in hurricane season. In fact, that's why I only have this little crappy map that I found on Google. It's because when I got to Las Palmas, they told me when I was there I need to leave now, otherwise it's very likely I'm gonna get stuck in a giant calm and I'm not going to be able to make it before hurricane season, so I didn't have time to get the proper paper charts.
that clip right there should be the south. That should be the end of the island, I think. If we screw up too bad and we go around the island continually, there should be more islands to find, and we should see those, and they should tell us we're going the wrong way. The sun, I don't know. A little bit harder than I thought it was going to be, but I think I'm doing okay. Gran Canaria is the last landmark I will see. The biggest guide besides the stars is gonna be the wind.
Okay, I shut the engine off. You just got, this is the stop lever. And I don't understand why it's not working. I can't like tell. Organized. I don't know if you can see it, but the island is there. I wasn't expecting to see the island. You need to move over there. If the sun sets right there, we're going way too west. We screwed this whole thing up during the day sailing. I'd just be going around and around this island here. Now we're moving. Now the trip's begun, baby. When that sun gets over there, so I know where I'm at. As long as I'm not going north or east. I don't want to go east either. Definitely west or south, please. Preferably south to west with a lot of south. It's all coming from here, like we discussed. And you can see clearly when we're heeled over like this. See how it's all wet all up the side? I was trying to get it when we were really going heel, and you could see it just slosh up here. So it's coming from the bilge. Means we're not sinking. I furled my head sail and I let the main out for a second because I heard creaking. I was worried about my rigging, which is, I mean, we were moving, but only 25 knots of wind. Oh, look at that. It's almost directly to the right of us. To go southwest a little bit more westy. Oh, wow. Lots of water. It's a pretty good spot. There's definitely something in the water right here. There's definitely something in the water right here. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. I don't think you're going to be able to see it on the camera unless it makes an appearance. Oh man, hopefully there's just one. I think there's one over there too. I don't know what they are. I don't think they're dangerous. They might be whales. No, I think I'm just seeing things. I'm that sleep deprived. It's, I think it was the sun hitting the water in a certain way on the waves. Every time it did that, it looked like gray things in the water. It looked so real though. I'm tired. I haven't slept in 2 or 3 days. I can't even remember. I've maybe gotten an hour and a half of actual real sleep. I'm not exaggerating. Like I probably have gotten an hour and a half of sleep. The wind picked up and the autopilot just told me that we were off course. If we were off course, I don't know how much. And now I don't know which way we're going at all. Which is the whole point of why we're doing this. I think the mistake would take us more west, so that's okay. Yeah, we can go west. Because the wind should turn us up west. Day 2.
Alright, final attempt. Hailing any nearby ship. Kite, hailing any nearby ship. Way out here with no VHF. It was a rotten egg, and I threw it, and I missed. I gotta thank Pedro, Paul, and Lulu for tying up my cans here. Their work actually reminds me a lot of the spider net that I tried to build. Good job, friends. And I mean that. I'm happy. It's a race. It's a race against the doldrums. There's a shippy there, right there, and we're heading towards the shippy. What we're gonna do, alright, is gonna go down here to one of these mates and we're gonna see if we can get close enough to VHF our position. Cause we don't know where the crikey we're at. A little bit. I'm not lost.
I had to tape over this area on the VHF radio once I noticed that there was coordinates at the bottom of it. Well, there's no wind, and I ran all of the fuel out of the fuel tank, so we were completely out of fuel, and then I refilled with a couple of the gas canisters, or diesel canisters, and now I can't get the engine to start. Move hand priming lever on fuel lift pump up and down until fuel with no bubbles comes out like the bleed screw. I feel like that fuel pump lever is not doing anything.
I think there's an inefficient, I think there's still air inside the system because I don't think we're moving as fast as we should be. Okay. Breaking news. Good news. We're going the right direction, so we didn't have to worry about going the wrong direction. Bad news, we're still stuck. And now we're sailing. Last one. We took a calculated risk using all of the diesel at the very beginning of this trip. We cannot use more diesel. We need to save all of this diesel for if we need something on the other side of the ocean and to dock. Again, we did that intentionally. We took a risk to get through these doldrums. It should be sailable the whole entire way there. If I'm not lost and I know where I am, we need to get between the islands. Captain Lulu gave me these materials these materials, which I think fiberglass. So she said 2% of this, 98% of this. Oh, yeah, it's rotting. It's not super pretty.
These guys have been following me for more than an hour, and they're less than 1 mile away.
This is the closest this ship's ever been since the Brittany ferry incident. And I think they altered course, but I don't know, they kind of freaked me out a little bit. I think they're going away. I don't know, we're off the coast of Africa. So my spidey senses are tingling. Gotta stab a pirate. It's not a good knife to stab pirate with, it doesn't have a tip. I think they went away. They came super close. We're off the coast of West Sahara. What a night to sleep outside in. God, I hated that. Don't follow my ship. Friend. Buddy. Scallywag. I don't understand. There's supposed to be stronger wind. I cut back east because I think it makes us go more south. So I'm trying to get these in this arrangement, but the wind is super light. And the sun, it's 7:30 and it hasn't risen yet, so I think we went too far west, which makes sense because of where the North Star, I think, where it was last night. I asked these guys for our position and they answered us crystal clear. I don't really know what they said though. I think they gave us our coordinates and maybe a different type. Or maybe I wish I recorded it. Now I learned my lesson. I'm gonna record every time. Then it records them saying the coordinates, and I can go listen back to it. It's the morning. I'm trying to turn back on. I think he said we're at 20 for a latitude, which is pretty good. See the shadows? They're pointing towards the sun. So we're going southeast, just the slightest bit east. That guy's moving. I rarely see ships moving that fast. If I was in the path of that thing, I have no idea how I'd get out in time, even if they radioed me. They'd have to dodge me, not me dodge them. There's cargo ships everywhere, and there's birds everywhere. So I'm assuming that means we're getting close to the island. It's day 5. Should be there on day 7. Could be there tomorrow. Gotta keep an eye out so we don't run into the island. I went to adjust the preventer line, and the Genoa, which is next to it, I'll go show you, whipped into my face. I was here tying this up, and this Genoa whipped me in the face. The Genoa lines have whipped me in the face. I had bruises. If you go back to the Portugal video, the going to Las Palmas, when I leave Portugal, I throw up, but in the scene right before I throw up, and I've like unraveled the lines, the scene, the video clip right before me unraveling those lines, and you've seen the throw up. If you look, you can see my face is swollen. And then the next morning when I wake up, like, seeing things again. Well, you didn't get to see me switch sides because the phone boom almost took me out. I'm so upset at that phone right now. Furious with this phone. Kite to the big ship heading northeast. Kite to the big ship heading northeast. It's dead. More dolphins everywhere I go. Dolphins for days. How many dolphins are there? What? All right, I'll come to the frickin' bow. Ooh, what kind of dolphins are these? Oh, these are interesting dolphins. These are new. They're not as big as the last ones I saw, but they're bigger than the usual ones I see. Oh, there's quite a bit of them. Hopefully they, oh man, they're good looking. This is a third kind of dolphin for sure. Oh, look at this one. This one has, what is that? It has like a fish attached to it, or maybe it's got a different color. Wow. Oh, it came all the way out of the water. I don't think I've ever seen them jump all the way out of the water like that. That's too bad. They did like a little grand finale and they took off. Oh, hello there, friend. How are you? You got that dolphin or you're on the plane? Well, I'm not sleeping tonight. I don't know what's going on. The waves are huge and slow. We pick up speed from the sails catching the wind as we're going down the wave, and it makes us go really fast and turn at the same time. And the autopilot, if I got down there, I think I could stop it. But the autopilot is having trouble handling it, which really hasn't happened since North Portugal. See, like, we might be going through one right now. That's great. Didn't film any of that, of course, but the worst reef in history, right there. I am so upset that didn't film. I'm upset. It's been a stupid night. Captains don't get upset, they just deal with so stupid. Flying fish. Apparently there's lots in the trades, so we're close. It's the first time that I can see the stars in a long time, but the stars are very faint. There's like a thin layer of clouds really low, and then the moon tonight is shining gloriously, which makes it a little harder to see. I think I can make out the Big Dipper, and I think that's the North Star. I need to wait until it gets darker to be sure. If I had to guess, I'd say it's at 18 degrees north. We're gonna sail more directly south tonight. Tomorrow night likely, and then Tuesday we're going to head west Hopefully these Cape Verde Islands off of the coast of Africa have populations. Fear that there's going to be dark spots that I won't see and I'll run into the islands. I was hoping to go around them to the east because there's better winds over at the east, but I think we went too far west.
Beneath the canvas of a burning sky, dodging embers of a world on fire. Yet there's still hope when you're by my side. They say it's darkest right before the light.
We're becalmed. There's a couple places we could be on course and be becalmed today. Do we risk motoring? We have a full tank of gas. A little motoring now can save us days. We need to get into the trades. Dolphin friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's at least 12 or 13. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Wow. Oh, this is a whole gang. What's up, guys? Whoa. This is definitely the most I've seen in one setting. Wow. Look at you guys. Wow. Oh yeah, I can hear you guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's got to be 20. There's got to be more. I don't. Oh, there's so many. Whoa, there's so many over here. Yeah, dude. There's like 30 or 40 dolphins in here. Yeah, you guys like showing off. I know it. That's really what you guys are up to. I bet you heard the motor, huh? You freaking came my way. I bet you the motor's what got you guys here. I'll take that as a good sign. Oh, what are these? Whoa! What are these? Are those more dolphins? I think that's a different crew. I don't know what that was. Whoa, there's so many now. There's gotta be, I don't know, maybe, yeah, I guess they just picked up the rest of the crew is what that was. I got nervous for a second. I've never seen people be waiting like that, dude. These guys are cool. You guys are so damn cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, dude, you got some energy. Wow, some of you guys have scars. This is real life out here. You're big. Ooh, yeah, look at you. You got a scar. Yeah, what's up, guys? Whoa, did I get that on camera? What's this guy doing? Did you see that? Whoa.
What if we could stop the world tonight and run away, just you and I, I'ma stay right here forever, 'cause when you're not together, we don't have tomorrow, so just take me away. What if we
Now they're gone. Kite to the big red ship.
The screenshots of the windy application I have said that in a couple of spots what would happen is either the wind would be gone for a while if we were too far west, or if we're in a good spot, really good spot, the winds would be gone until 5 p.m. 5 p.m. and start coming back. 5 p.m. and we're mother effing sailing, homies! So we're not lost, I don't think. I think the Dolphins were a good sign. And I think I'm sunburnt. And if you can't tell yet, it'll be there tomorrow, which is exciting because we need the butter. We need the butter to melt before heading west. Ah, they came out of the mast track. Come on, duct tape. Judging by the North Star, I think we're pretty close to 15 degrees north, which means 5 will goes west tomorrow.